Roslindale. Come on, come grab a seat, come grab a seat. You're not too late. The party's just getting started. Good. How's everybody feeling this afternoon? That was like a 3 out of 10. My name is Sam, I work for the Boston Celtics. Super excited to be here in Roslindale at your community center to unveil this incredible new gymnasium. So if we're gonna have a good time this afternoon, I'm gonna need a little bit more energy from y'all. So let me ask you one more time. Roslindale, how we feeling this afternoon? Not bad, not bad. So, like I said, my name's Sam, work for the Celtics. This space is absolutely incredible. What do y'all think about your new gym? Make some noise if you're excited to play basketball in this incredible new space. So, if you haven't noticed already, you all have a brand new basketball court, brand new basketball hoops here in Roslindale, official Celtics basketball court right here in your gym. The reason we came together, yeah, we can clap it up for that. We're excited about it. You all have always had an incredible space here at the Roslindale Community Center. You have amazing staff and basketball coaches that you learn and play with here at the community center every single day. But in having some conversations with you all, we learned that the gym needed a little bit more love. The court was a little bit, starting to get a little dusty and run down, and maybe there was a little bit of dirt and extra stuff on the walls. And we work with an amazing company called Optum. It's on the back of your shirts right now. It's up here on the banner. Optum is a healthcare company. Yep. Optum is a healthcare company that is passionate about giving young people like yourselves amazing, safe places to play. And so when they learned that the Roslindale Community Center needed a little bit extra love to get it up to the caliber that we know the young people and the staff and the coaches here are used to, they decided they wanted to renovate this gymnasium. And so they spent the last couple of months working alongside Celtics staff to give you a beautiful new gym. And today we're here to celebrate this incredible space. So give yourselves a big round of applause for that. Now anytime the Celtics see a brand new basketball court, we get pretty excited. You know, the Celtics just opened up their brand new practice facility in Brighton this summer. And we're so excited to be at this brand new basketball space. I brought some special guests that want to celebrate this new basketball and have some fun with you all. Y'all want to meet my special guests that we brought here today? See, my special guests, the gym that they play in is the TD Garden. Does anyone know how many fans are in the TD Garden? You know, my man, how many? You're not sure. How many do you think? 1 million? It's close. 18,000. So if you're gonna meet my special guests, we're gonna have to make up for a lot of noise in this gym. Our first crew of guests, they're some of the most incredible athletes that I ever see through my eyes. They're used to running up and down the TD Garden, doing all types of flips and crazy dunk shows for 18,000 screaming fans. Roslindale, y'all make some noise for the JetBlue Flight Crew! In the 305. Whoa! Whoa! That's what I'm talking about.
She said, where we going? And I said,
don't leave him hanging.
We ain't even make it to the room. She thought it was the ocean. It's just a boat. Now I gotta open.
Yeah, come on, get him excited.
Who put this shit together? I'm the glue.
All right, yeah, show him some love, Roslindale. Come on now.
So and so.
So sad, motherfucker.
All right. You get a chance to give him a high five in a second once we get moving. My second guest, he actually has a lot in common with you all because he was born and raised in the city of Boston. What was so special about him is he came from this community to become one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA. Set a ton of three-point shooting records before the game even changed to the way it's played today. And he has an incredible story to share with you all. Please welcome the Celtic legend, former NBA All-Star, Dana Barros!
Yeah, got a murk coming in a hard way. Got a sticky and I keep it at my dog.
What's up, D?
Girl, I love you, love it, magic, not all shade. Still going bad on you anyway.
Last, and certainly not least, this guy is definitely one of the hardest working players on the Celtics. He puts in more work than anybody. Doesn't matter if we're on the road or if we're at home. Matter of fact, he literally just drove here from practice to be here with you all to celebrate this amazing space. He's one of the strongest players in the NBA. He stars in his role. Please make some noise for number 37, Shemi Ojeleye! Oh yeah, give Shemi a big high five! Oh yeah, show him some love, Roslindale! Show him some love, Roslindale!
On guard, looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z, it's that Z. Pull up in a demon on guard, looking like I still do fraud. Flying
What's up, Shem?
with the rod. It's that Z.
What's going on, bro? Nice to see you, man. Hey, Roslindale, everybody say, what's up, Shemi?
When you get that money,
All right, so, like I said, Shemi has been on the road with the team for the past, I don't even know, almost a couple of weeks. They came back just the other night. They had their first practice right here. And now Shemi is coming to unveil this beautiful new gym here in Roslindale. So please give him one more big round of applause for spending some time with us this afternoon. Ooh. I have a great idea. DB Shemi. There are some beautiful brand new Celtics basketballs. Just to get the party started, would each of you be willing to just sign one of those basketballs, the same one? Just to really welcome, yeah, just sign one of those basketballs. And then Dana, you're gonna sign the same one. And we're gonna get started, you know, just really show. No, just one, Dana, you can sign the same one. We'll get the legend and we'll get the current. And this is what we're gonna do. Just because we're so excited to be here in Roslindale, we're just gonna take this beautiful Celtics basketball signed by Shemi Ojeleye and Dana Barros, and we're just gonna huck it right into the crowd, okay? Who wants it? Oh, whoa. Roslindale, it's not that easy. I wouldn't just do, I wouldn't just throw it in there. No, I'm not gonna do that. Here's what we're gonna do. This is what your challenge is. Yeah, it's never that easy. No one just hands stuff to you in life. That's not the way it works. If we got Shemi and Dana in the building, they know more about hard work than anyone. And so what they're gonna do, I'm gonna give a challenge to you, and I'm gonna give a challenge to them. The flight crew, Shemi and Dana. We're gonna unveil this beautiful new gym. We're gonna do some fun basketball activities and drills. And I want you all to be on the lookout for the players from Roslindale, the boys and girls who are working the hardest, being the best teammates, and having the most fun. So your challenge is to work together to bring a lot of incredible energy into this space and to take those Celtics values into this basketball clinic over the next half hour or so. Roslindale, you think you got what it takes? I said, Roslindale, you think you got what it takes? All All right, here's what we do. Everybody stand up. Let's go. Hands in the middle. Hands in the middle. We're going to break it down one time. Shemi, you can be right in the middle. Now, you don't have to be touching Shemi's hand. You just got to be connected to somebody that's touching Shemi's hand. So it could be like, you could be shoulder, no pushing, no pushing. I need the loudest Celtics on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice job. All right, here's what we're going to do. I need 8 lines. Listen up. Oh, I brought my whistle for a reason. Listen up. We have 8 green cones right over here. We are going to line up from the youngest boys and girls to the oldest boys and girls. So if you're a kindergartner or first grader, I want you on these 2 cones. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th. We're going to spread out and make even lines behind the cones. All right, ready, set, go. Kindergarten, facing me, facing me, facing me. Single file line facing me behind the cones. Single file lines facing me. What grade are you in? 4th grade. You can start this line right here. Here, single file line facing that way. Single file line, boys and girls. Single file line. Ooh, couple of y'all that are in the back right here, fill in her line. Yeah. All you 5, come right here, come right here, come right here. All you 5 right here. Nice job. All right. Listen up, Shemi. Your outfit is incredible. You look like you're in coach mode today, so I brought you a whistle. You're going to be in coach mode today. This is what we're going to do. We can't just jump onto the basketball court without a warm-up, right? You know, you always tell us like 30 seconds. What does your warm-up look like before a big game?
Some light stretching, some jogging, and then we do everything game speed. So we'll get out there, shoot some shots. We're going to shoot in the game, and then get ready to go.
All right. Stretching, getting warmed up, going game speed. Flight crew. Can you all take us through the official flight crew warm-up to get this basketball clinic started? Yes, okay. So, Moses, you got the first one for us? Shemi, you're going to play. Daylon, my bad, bro, my bad. My bad.
All right, everyone know what high knees are? High knees, show me high knees. Not you, Tim. All right. That's my favorite one. We're going to do some.
All right, so on Shemi's whistle, just the flight crew is going to go. They're just going to demonstrate. When Shemi blows his whistle the second time, the next group in line is going to go. Each time you hear Shemi's whistle, the next group following them is going to go, all right? Just the flight crew. Flight crew's going. Next group's going. Next group's going. There we go.
Thinking in a bad way, losing your grip. Screaming at my face, baby, don't trip. Someone took a big L, don't know how that felt. Looking at you sideways, party on tilt. Ooh, certain things you just can't refuse. She wanna ride me like a cruise, and I'm not trying to lose.
Oh, clap it up for my man right here. Clap it up for my man right here. Oh yeah, I love it. All right, flight crew, what do we got next?
All right, so the next thing that we got, does everybody know what a side shuffle is? Side shuffle, going sideways. All right, you're gonna be doing that at the court when you get to the halfway point. You're gonna switch which directions that you're facing. All right, so everybody's gonna start facing this wall over here. All right, everybody sees where I'm pointing? Good?
All right, so everybody's going to turn. Shemi, why don't you go stand right over there so they can all turn and face you. We're going to be facing Shemi, Ojeleye. We're going to have the flight crew go first in their side step, and then the next group is going to go. Oh, wow, let's watch them. Next group, next group, next group.
Tell them what we do. Don't tell them, you ain't, don't tell them, you ain't need, gotta tell them, don't tell them, you ain't need, don't tell them, tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him. No, you say you're down with it. Don't tell him how you hit the ground with it.
Oh, Shemmy's got the coach mode out right now. Clap it up for him, clap it up for him, clap it up for him. All right, one more. Betsy, you got one for us? High skips. All right, so flight crew is gonna demonstrate high skips, and then the next group in line is gonna go. All right, get ready. Oh, wow. Wow, look at those high skips. Who's gonna jump up and touch the ceiling? Oh, high skips, high skips, high skips. I have a great idea. I have a great idea to finish up our warm-up. Shemmy, you stay right here. Now, I saw some good high skips, but I don't know if we're reaching our full potential on the high skip. So what we're gonna do is when Shemmy blows his whistle once, we're gonna filter through the middle right here. Everybody's gonna come down the lane at the beautiful Celtics logo. Shemmy's gonna put his hand, yeah, we'll do 2 lines as high as you can in the air, and your challenge to see if you can high skip high enough to give Shemmy Ojeleye a nice big high five, okay? So, if you're not in one of these middle 2 lines, you're gonna filter to make sure we go through these 2 lines right here. So flight crew, coaches, help them out. All right, on Shemmy's whistle. Whenever you're ready, coach. Go up and get it, go up and get it. Wait, make sure you go through the middle. Make sure you go through the middle. Y'all gotta come over here.
I love it wide open. It was all control.
Just one high five. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, go get him, big man. Hey, let's go. Fill in these 2 lines. Fill in these 2 lines. Go ahead.
Catch through the moon and I get a chase. You selling run on my pants and my
Oh, yeah.
Chanel dress, clean up a mess. I eat a flesh. You know the
Oh, go up and get it. Go up and get it. Yeah, don't take it easy on him, Shem. Don't take it easy on him. Let's go. Finish up. Oh, yeah.
school where they teach you finesse. 500 shoes for the drip I invest. I'm the boss man, I keep
We got a couple more. We got a couple more.
with an S.
The flame on the island, me and Cash gonna hop on a Learjet. Got potters every color, I got CCs you ain't seen yet. Said I kicked the cup and now I'm asking where the codeine at. 30 pointers.
Hey. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice job. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Nice work. All right. I need everyone to come into the middle facing me. Dana and Shemmy, you can be right here behind the white line. Everybody stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Y'all ready to break the basketballs out? It doesn't sound like I said, y'all ready to break the basketballs out? All right, yeah, okay, I like that. But here's the thing. Just like we talked about, no one is gonna hand you an autographed basketball. Hey, hold up. Y'all big dogs right here in the middle, y'all gonna go to the back to make sure the little dogs can see. So just like, and y'all can move in a little bit, just like no one is gonna hand you an autographed basketball by Shemmy Ojeleye and Dana Barros, in the game of basketball, no one just hands you the rock so your team can go and try to score. You gotta earn it on what? You gotta earn it on teamwork, that's good. But to get the ball on offense, you gotta work hard on defense. All right, we got it. Shemmy, actually DB, why don't you tell us first, man? You played in a very physical era of basketball. What was you had to go against as a guard some of the greatest players in the history of the league. What was your defensive mindset playing in the NBA?
I was a scorer, so my defensive mindset at first, when I first got in the league was, I'm gonna outscore you. That didn't work too good, because in the league, when they score on you, they're going to keep throwing the ball back to that person, and they're going to score on you 15 times in a row. So I had to get the mentality that I just can't score. I have to get down and stop somebody, and that's the way you get to play, especially in the NBA. You're not going to play just scoring 35 points. There's only a couple of people in the league that do that. So for me, defensively, I always try to play that person. If I play Allen Iverson, no matter what, I try to play them as aggressively as possible. And if they go by me, they go by me. But I always meet their aggression with aggression.
That's an amazing answer. Give Dana a big round of applause. Shemi, oftentimes they put Shemi in the game just to stop the other team's best player. Some of the most talented athletes, talented basketball players in the world, and this man standing in front of you is assigned to stop them on defense. What is your mindset? What is your approach when you're facing those matchups?
Just like he said, they're going to be aggressive. They're always going to come at you. So my mindset is to make it as hard as possible for them to score. Guys that like to score, they don't like to work for it. They like it to be easy. So if they score one time, I'm going to make it hard the next time. I make it hard the next time. Each time they come down the court and I'm on defense, they know it's going to be as hard as possible for them to score. And it just wears on them. And you have to have that mentality that no matter what happens out here, I'm coming right back at them, stopping them, making it as hard as possible every time.
That is an incredible answer. Y'all make some noise for Shemi Ojeleye. So we talked about the defensive mindset, taking care of our team on defense. We have a special guest who just joined us, who his whole job is to make sure this community is in a great position to win. He knows all about the incredible spaces we have here in the city. Roslindale Community Center. Y'all make some noise for Mayor Marty Walsh.
How's everyone doing? Is this awesome? Did you hear from both of these guys?
Mayor, we were talking about defense. You got any defensive approaches to the game of basketball?
I don't know if I'm any good. I'm probably better in defense than offense.
That's perfect.
All right. So what did they talk about? I missed it all. Defense. Did this guy talk about defense? Yeah. Did you ask him when he played at Boston College, did he play offense or defense?
He said he tried to beat him with offense.
He needed a lot of offense to the team, but it was awesome. I just came by to say thank you to the Boston Celtics. This place is awesome, isn't it? How about we give a big round of applause to the Boston Celtics?
Appreciate you being here with us, Mayor. So we were just learning about the hard work and attitude it takes to play great defense, and we're actually going to take them through a defensive drill right now. So maybe you, Shemi, and Dana can observe and see if they really have that toughness, that Boston spirit, to see what it takes to get a stop on defense. So this is what we're going to do. Let's get all the boys and girls to spread out on the basketball court, facing the mayor, facing Dana, facing Shemi, and make sure you're not too close to anybody, so stick your hand behind the white line, get a little space.
You can grab that from me.
All right, and here's what we're gonna do. Now, I usually do this drill. Hey, some of y'all over there come fill in the middle. We're a little too bunched up over here. Some of y'all on the end slide down a little bit. All right. Usually I do this drill with, oh, Shemi, you checking into the game right now, bro? Oh, wow. Oh, boy. See? That really speaks to who Shemi Ojeleye is right here. He could be fresh 1 second and then is ready to put in work the next second, all right? I love it. So, usually I do this drill with the headset mic on, but it's a little messed up today, so I need you all to turn on your listening ears real loud right now. All right, here's what we're gonna do. When I say go, everyone is gonna get a basketball. Actually, when Shemi blows his whistle, everyone is gonna get a basketball, and you are gonna line up in the exact same spot that you did behind the green cones when you started. You're not gonna dribble your basketball in line, you're gonna hold it on your hip. We're gonna know you're ready to play because you're holding your ball on your hip, just like Coach Cash is so perfectly demonstrating right over there. All right, we're listening up for Shemi's whistle. Oh, what was the instructions? What was the instructions?
Game moves. I like to walk around with my chain loose. She just bought a new, but got the same boo. Whipping up dope.
Same line you started in.
That's my sauce where you find it. That's the sauce. Look at that body. Adding up checks, no minus. Add it up. Yeah. Get your respect and
hold it on your hip. Show me you're ready. Hold it on your hip.
Plain Jane, rolling, deep, bought that vein. I think my back got stolen.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have, let's see if I can get Dana and Cash and maybe even the flight crew to demonstrate this drill. So we're gonna start a line right here. Dana, you can just grab a basketball. You go right behind Coach Cash. Coach Shemi is gonna be coach for this one. So all eyes on this line right here. Dana, you can go right behind Cash. Daylon, you can go right behind Dana. Kevin, you can go right behind Daylon. Betsy, you can go right behind Kevin, okay? On the first whistle, make sure you're holding the basketball on your hip. On Shemi's first whistle, the first player in line is gonna get into a pound dribble in an athletic stance. On the second whistle, Coach Cash is gonna speed dribble to the free throw line and then get right back into a stationary pound dribble, and Dana's gonna step right up right here and get into a stationary dribble. On the third whistle, Coach Cash is gonna go to half court, Dana's gonna go to the free throw line, and Daylon is gonna step up to a stationary pound dribble, okay? Let's watch our coaches demonstrate, and then you all are gonna do it, okay? On Coach's whistle. Stationary dribble right here. Speed dribble to that free throw line. Dana steps right up and he's into his dribble. Coach is going to half court. He's right up into his speed dribble. And then we're going on just like that, all right? Everybody got it? All right, freeze. So, everybody get ready. On Shemi's whistle, we're going live. Everybody, if you're the first person in line, which line are you in? This one. Which line is she in? Why don't you go right behind him, then you guys will be perfectly ready to go. All right, Shemi, on your whistle. Stay right where you're at, stay right where you're at. Good job. Get to that free throw line, get to that free throw line right here. Right here, right here. Now get to half court. Next group to the free throw line. There we go. There we go. There we go. go. Good job. Pound that basketball as hard as you can.
Come on, I know it's way too soon, but I waited for you. I think that's long enough. So loud.
Let's go. Keep working. Let's go. Keep working.
Nights, battles, and picking fights. It's already been done.
Clap it up for your teammates. Clap it up for your teammates.
In my eyes, I want
There you go. There you go. Keep working, my man. Keep working. Give it up for my man right here. Get him right, coach. Get him right, coach. Oh, yeah. He's next. All right.
Come on and say it now.
Hey, clap it up for my man finishing up right here. All right. We're going to switch the ball to our left hand. We're going to switch the ball to our left hand. Coach, let's bring him back this way. Left hand dribble. Listen up to Shemmy's whistle. Right in line, right in line, right in line. Get to the free throw line, sprint, speed dribble.
This happens every time I try to make decision making with one too many drinks. But ooh, if they're not friends, have consequences. Cool, yeah.
Finish up strong, finish up strong.
No good at giving you up. Come on and give me some love tonight. Ooh,
Nice job. Give yourselves a big round of applause.
giving you up.
Hold the basketballs. Hold the basketballs in 3, 2, 1. Hold them. All right. I know Dana and Shemmy are going to be very excited about this because we're going to end this little basketball clinic with some shooting games. It's time to get some shots up. This is what we're going to do. If you are in the lines behind these 4 cones, I want you to meet, I'm going to have Shemmy go down there. Dana, you're going to stay on this side. Shemmy and Coach Cash, you are going to get in 3 shooting lines on the right-hand side. So everybody in these 4 lines, go meet Coach Cash and Shemmy on that side. Ready, set, go. Everybody on this side, we're going to make 1 line here, facing the basket, facing the basket. 1 line at the free throw line, facing the basket, and 1 line at the elbow. 1 more line right here, 1 more line right here, facing the basket. Make sure you stay on your side of the court. This is our last drill. Dana, this is your team right here. You got the big dogs. Coach Cash, hold the basketballs in 3, 2, 1. You boys who are in the back of this line, you got to find a way to get on this side of the court. So either scooch up or you can go in the back of that line. This is how this drill works. When Coach Shemmy blows his whistle, the first player in line is going to take a shot. You're going to shoot the basket. You're going to shoot the basketball. Dana, you're going to be counting for this side. Shemmy, you're going to be counting for this side. Make or miss, you're going to grab your rebound. You're going to dribble up the left side of the court, all the way to the other side, and then come back into your line. So my group and Dana's group, you're staying on this side. Shemmy's group and Coach Cash's group, you're staying on this side of the court. We're going to put 1 minute on the clock. Do not shoot your basketball until the person in front of you has their rebound, okay? We're gonna see which team can make more baskets in 1 minute. Dana's team, are you ready? Shemi's team, are you ready? Oh, I think they were louder than you all. Dana's team, are you ready? Shemi's team, are you ready? On your mark, get set, go. Wait to shoot till they get the rebound. Dribble up the left side, dribble up the left side. After you take your shot, come dribble up this way, dribble the basketball. If you just took your shot, dribble all the way down and then come back.
I know the nasty things you've done, so the last I never leave. When I sing my comeback song,
30 seconds.
all those times I said that I loved you. Oh my God.
Yeah, buddy, dribble all the way around. 15 seconds.
But I do.
10 seconds. Freeze. Everybody hold your basketball. We're going to check in with Team Dana. Dana, what was your team's final score? 15. Wow, big round of applause for Team Dana with 15 baskets. We're going to go down here to Team Shemi. Team Shemi, how many we get?
We're just getting warmed up. We got to run it back. We got to run it back.
We got it all ready to go. So how many did you get? 0. Okay, that's okay. That means I feel very good about your chances in the second round. Let's give a big round of applause to Team Shemi. Now everybody hold your basketball. Hold your basketball. Hold your basketball, bro. Hold your basketball. Now, that was a very impressive performance by Team Dana. Team Shemi has room to improve, but that's what it's all about. It's all about improvement. And so for the second round, whichever team improves their score more is going to be the winner. So if Team Shemi, I'm not a great mathematician, but I'm pretty sure if you make one basket, there is no way that they can improve better than you all. So you have 1 minute and you just need to make one basket. Team Shemi, can you do it? Team Dana, you'll have to get like 30 to try to beat them, but that's all right. All right, 1 minute on the clock. On your mark, get set, go!
Had a man last
Oh, we just need
everything loose, girl, so long. You been inside.
We just need one.
I've been peeping what you bringing to.
We just need one.
Hard girl, everything paid for. First, last.
Let's go, Team Shemi.
With your phone out, got it.
We just need one basket.
And you showing
but it's 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
But it's all right.
Oh, we just need one. Oh, come on, let's go. Oh, for the win. 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Your reflection without a follow, without a mention. You really piping up.
10.
You gotta be
9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey!
You already had them.
I need all the balls away against where we got it in the beginning, and then come grab a seat right here in the middle. Everybody grab a seat. Everybody grab a seat right here. Everybody grab a seat. a seat, catch your breath. I think a couple more basketballs are getting signed. Hey, boys and girls, if you're sitting on the side, slide in a little bit to the middle. Shemi, you can grab a seat right here. Before we hear from our special guests, I'm anxiously awaiting the results of the improvement competition. Dana, how many did you guys get the second time around?
14.
14, so went down one. 15 was very impressive. Shemi, how did it go on your side for the second round?
We had 3.
Wow, give it up for Team Shemi. That is incredible. Nice job. All right, so you all just worked incredibly hard showing us what spaces like this can, the energy these types of spaces can build. We're so excited to leave you with this incredible space, to be a resource to the community. But I wanted to hear from Dana and Shemi a little bit more personally about their experience, because they all have some incredible stories to share with you all. And I want to start with Dana. And so Dana, I mentioned it when I introduced you, but Dana is from this community, just like you all. Now, I don't know how you...
Mattapan, right up the street, Mattapan.
I don't know how you had it when you grew up, but imagine if you had access to a space like this. If someone built a brand new gym in your community, that is a special opportunity. Talk a little bit to the hard work you had to put in to become a 15-year NBA player, NBA All-Star, and how you would really take advantage of a brand new gym like this. Roslindale, make some noise for Dana Barros one time.
All right. So basically, what he's trying to say is, when I grew up, we didn't have internet. We didn't have computers, we didn't have cell phones, we didn't even have cable TV. So my mother would just say, boy, get out the house and don't come back till it get dark. So I didn't have all the other stuff that you guys had. I said, my parents were 16, just turning 16 when they had me. So my mother and father was 16 years old. So my grandmother raised me, and my grandmother used to say to me, every day I'll be sitting in the house watching TV or whatever, she would say, I thought you wanted to play in the NBA. And I would say, I do. Why you keep asking me that? She said, because I'll never see you outside practicing. So she got me in a mode that I would practice, and everyone you see in the NBA is no different. Shemi, LeBron, Kyrie, everyone you see, we all practice 5-6 hours a day. If you do not have the love of the game to do that, and that's fine. If you say you want to play college or high school, then that's what you're gonna have to do. If you're not doing that, you're just pretending to want to play. You want to have all the cars and you want to have everything else, but you don't want to put in the work. You have to understand, this is harder than anything you have ever done in your life, ever. And I'm not just talking about basketball. If you want to be a dancer, a singer, you want to be a doctor, you're gonna have to work harder than you ever believed in your life. So, for everyone who thinks, oh, I want to be in the NBA, you better buckle up. You better buckle up, and you better, while your friends are on Xbox, you better be dribbling that basketball. That's the only way it's going to happen, because I promise you, nobody in here that has a job has it easy. You think it's easy? It's not easy. So that's the only thing I can preach to you guys and girls. If you want it, go get it. Stop pretending that you want it because you see what everybody has. That's pretending. If you want it, you're gonna have to work hours and hours and hours by yourself on the court, sleeping with your basketball, whatever it takes. That's the only way I'm here talking to you. All right? Not because I was the best player when I was growing up, because I became the best player, because I outworked everyone. So that's the only thing I can say to you that you can leave here with and say, all right, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow or today. That's my message to you.
Y'all make some noise for Dana Barros one time. Great answer. So Shemi, one of the the things I most respect about you as an NBA basketball player is that regardless of the circumstances in front of you, your approach to the game never changes. And so you might follow the Celtics closely, you might not. I work for the team, so I get to see it a little bit closer than most people. But what is really unique about Shemi is that one day he might be called upon to be a starter, to face up against one of those tough defensive matchups. But then the next night, because of whatever matchups and schemes the team has, he might not start. He might not get as many minutes as he wants to, and I'm sure that's disappointing to him, but his approach to the game never changes. He won't get upset and be upset because he didn't play as much 1 minute and maybe not work as hard the next day. So what I want to hear from you is, how did you develop that approach? What can you share with the young people about being consistent like that, regardless of the things that you can't control, and maybe just to give a little bit more of an insight to your approach as a basketball player? Y'all make some noise for Shemi Ojeleye one time.
I think the biggest thing I can share with you guys is my faith. So I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that he's the one. If you're sitting back there and you don't believe it, I'm not trying to force it on your kids. I'm just sharing with them that they need to have a belief in something that will keep them going, because unfortunately, I guarantee it's going to get hard when you guys get older. It's probably hard right now, and you guys probably come from amazing stories just to get to this point, to be sitting in this room, but it's going to get even harder. And in those moments, you're going to need something to believe in and some people to lean on to help you get through those tough times. So for me, it's my faith in Christ, it's my family, it's the great people that he's put in my life around me to support me every day. It's the Celtics, the organization. That's what keeps me going. So whether I play, don't play, injured, whatever the situation is, I'm going to put in that work because I know that I believe in what I'm doing. I believe what I'm doing is going to work out. So for you guys, it should be the people that brought you here. It should be the great people you have in your lives, your friends. Believe that it's going to work out. Believe that the hard work you put in is going to be worth it. And it doesn't matter what it is. It could be basketball, it could be football, it doesn't have to be sports. You want to be, like you said, a dancer, a doctor, a lawyer. You want to be an artist. It doesn't matter what you want to do. You have to put in the work. And when it gets tough, you have to keep going because you believe in it, because you believe that you have the ability to do it if you put in the work. And I know you guys can do it because you're already sitting in this room, which tells me something about you guys, that your energy, your attitude, who you are, got you here. And that same person can do whatever you guys want to do. But make sure that when it gets tough, you keep believing in yourself, in the great people that brought you here, keep doing the right things, and you'll get to wherever you want to go.
That is an incredible answer. Y'all give it up for Shemi Ojeleye. Now, we got a couple more orders of business. We have some more surprises for you all. And so I issued the basketball challenge at the beginning of the basketball clinic, but I was a little inspired by your messages that I need to change my approach, because you all in this gym are very lucky to be here. Not only to have this brand new basketball court, but there's an amazing staff here at the Roslindale Community Center. So I need to give a shout out to them. Specifically my friends Ann Siegel and Jack Cameron. Please give them a big round of applause. He's going over there because he wants to shake Jack's hand or something like that. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to leave the basketballs with Jack and Ann and the staff here. And Ann and Jack, you have to promise me, anytime you see these young people having the character that we just heard about from Dana and Shemi, then you'll have the opportunity to reward them with those Celtics basketballs. So you all are gonna have to continue to earn it, all right? But we know you all can do it, so give yourselves a big round of applause. All right, we're gonna take one group picture. So why don't Dana and Shemi, you all can stand up right in front of the banner. My younger friends, actually no, hold up, freeze. Taller friends, you're gonna stand in the back with DB and Shemi. Let's Shemi and Dana get in the middle. DB, you fit right in. All right, everybody, next group, younger friends, get in there. Hey, y'all need to slide in because we gotta be in front of the banner, so. Hey, wait, hold up, freeze, I got an idea. Next group, y'all can take a knee. Next group, y'all can take a knee here. Y'all take a knee this row, take a knee. Folks in the back, stand up. Middle row, take a knee. And then the youngest and the smallest kids, you're gonna sit on the ground. Y'all come in a little bit. Here, you can take a knee. Take a knee. My man, why don't you sit right in the front? Y'all gonna sit. That looks pretty good. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take one big scoot this way. So everybody just slide this way, just a half scoot. Slide in. All right, we're gonna look at this camera right here. The first thing we're gonna say, this is Brian Babineau. Hey, everybody look at Brian's camera. This is the Celtics team photographer. He's the one that takes all the incredible sports pictures. So you wanna make sure you're looking here. No matter what's happening over here, you wanna make sure you're looking here. On the count of 3, I want a big thank you, Optum. Our friends at Optum that we worked together to build this space. Thank you, Optum, on 3. 1, 2, 3. And one more, let's get the loudest Celtics on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, nice job. We have one more special surprise for you. Everybody come sit right down here. Come grab a seat right down here. Everybody. Grab a seat. Shemi, Dana, boys and girls, we got one more surprise. Grab a seat. You can take a knee in the back if you need to. But we need to give a big thank you to all of our special guests. So we're not going to say bye to the light crew just yet, but big round of applause for the Celtics legend, Dana Barros. Give it up for him for spending time with you all. Roslindale, let's give a big round of applause to our friends from Optum. Big round of applause for Optum. Big thank you to Celtics guard forward Shemi Ojeleye. Give it up for Shemi Ojeleye one time, spending time with us. And last but not least, it wouldn't be an official Celtics gym renovation unveiling if we didn't see if these basketball hoops were able to withstand a flight, some dunks, some hard dunks, some big dunks. So right here at the Roslindale Community Center, we are gonna perform a one-of-a-kind flight crew dunk show. Roslindale, y'all wanna see some dunks? Oh, wait, hold up. Now, the flight crew gets very uncomfortable if they don't feel that TD Garden energy. So, like we said earlier, there's 18,000 screaming fans in the Garden. So if we don't make a lot of noise for them, they're not gonna feel like they're ready to perform. So I'm gonna ask you one more time. Roslindale, y'all ready to see some dunks? All right, let's get the music going. Let's get the music cranked up, and we're gonna see this JetBlue flight crew. Let's see how they get warmed up on these trampolines. Whoa! Watch your head. Watch your head, Kev. Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, I need to give. You know what I need. give one special shout out to the newest member of the team, Betsy, in her rookie season. Now listen, Betsy is the first female dunker in the history of the JetBlue flight crew. So she's showing us the ladies can dunk too, all right? Y'all make some noise for the flight crew! Hey, let's go, Bets!
I dead. I slapped my girl. She called the feds. I did that time and spent that bread. I'm headed home. I'm almost there. I'm on my way. Headed up the stairs. To my surprise, under the replacement. I had to take him to that ghetto university.
Let's go back! Get back! It's not safe! It's not safe! Scoot back! Let's go! Hey, the louder you get, the higher they dunk. Make some noise for the flight crew! Wait, before the grand finale, there's someone that I haven't given a shout out to yet. The Celtics have an amazing team that's able to put these renovation projects together, to build these gyms. The person that orchestrated this entire renovation, he's not only a gym renovator, he's also a DJ. I need a big thank you, Johnny, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, thank you, Johnny! Johnson Tran from the Celtics. He's building basketball courts all over the city of Boston. JetBlue flight crew, let's see that grand finale. Roslindale, y'all still with me? Make some noise! Thank you all so much for having us. Make the most of this space. Enjoy the basketball court. Remember the messages from all of our guests today. Thank you all so much for having us.